we're joined here by Siaowearn Long, the Chief Commercial Officer of AmplifyHealth. So I'm here to ask a few questions. So the first one will be, how do you see traditional insurance companies adapting to the rise of insurtech startups and innovations within the industry?
So I think it's inevitable that they have to embrace. Of course, I think the pace and the openness does depend from one company to the next. We see faster adoption, I think, in the general insurance space. And, more resistance, I think, in life and health in companies who have been more traditional and also have longer term commitments and longer term investments that, they're also protecting. And I would also add, I think where the traditional agency model, I think to some extent has been not a barrier, but certainly a key factor in adoption of, technologies that may be perceived as coming between agents and customers.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Yeah, and also another question I have is, can you provide an overview of the current state of the insurance market and highlight any recent trends or developments shaping its landscape?
Sure. So I'm going to zoom in on health insurance, where we're very focused as Amplify Health, and in medical reimbursement types of products in general. So coming out of COVID, most insurers have seen, huge increases in claims, and that's across most of the markets in Southeast Asia or even Asia. And then coupled with that also, pressures on costs all around, as insurers are also looking a little nervously at sort of geopolitical tensions and sort of, slower funding in markets across the region. So it's tough. And what most insurers are doing in response is getting back to basics, managing health insurance portfolios. So really looking at, pricing, repricing, but then more than that, redesigning our insurance products and a rethink of how they work with healthcare providers to ensure that costs and portfolios are sustainable.
Yeah, thanks so much for sharing your thoughts as well. And finally, I do have one more question, which is, with the increasing emphasis on data analytics and AI, how do you think these technologies are transforming insurance processes and customer experiences?
So hopefully for the better. And I'll be much more positive than that. We do see progress. Again, pace of adoption does depend, because quite often it's not just about inserting the new way of analyzing data. You need a complete rework of workflows. You really need to sort of think through what data you're capturing that will allow, these analytics to generate the right insights and the right action. So, there's a lot of consideration that needs to happen around, how these new technologies or new analytics are really going to be operationalized. But we see certainly improvements in customer experience as certainly technologies that help customers, say, submit claims faster, or, have claims that would most certainly be approved faster, or even, streamline underwriting processes. All of that's good for customers. And I think certainly companies are investing and prioritizing those.
Thank you. Thank you, Siaowearn. And that's Siaowearn from Amplify Health.